Alright, so today, 10 hours ago, I posted a thing on the community tab asking for some questions. You guys would like some answers. I haven't answered some questions in a while. I think the last time I did it was 50k subs, maybe 100. It's been a while, so I thought, why not? Let's do it again. And you guys haven't seen my face in a while, mostly because I feel like I don't really like using webcam that much. I'm a little shy. But second, I broke my camera, sort of. So this is the webcam I use. This is the Brios something from Logitech, is a 1440 webcam, and somehow I broke the cable. Right? You can, let me actually make it bigger. Ooh. You can't really tell that you can tell it's broken. You can definitely tell it's broken. But I used this like knife to like spread it. It was like super mushed in, so I used the knife to like spread it, and it worked. But I still wanted to get a new camera because I was like, oh, this was broken. Then when I got a new one, which I'm using, I realized it's a replaceable cable. So I scammed myself. Basically, I scammed myself because I didn't really have to buy a new camera. But we're here. So let's see what I got to see here. So first question is that I'm going by, I'm sorting by top comments because I asked people to like the good ones. So this is a little long here. And lastly, I'm assuming this is not his first post because it starts with "and lastly," but you right before, though, you said you used to live in South America and then moved to Germany at age 17. I didn't move to Germany at 17. I moved to Portugal, and then last year when I was 20 I moved to Germany. So, same thing. Imagine it being a light-hearted story. It is a pretty light-hearted story, so who knows, but you never really got into it. I've got kind of into it, especially on streams. Always like how real you are compared to most YouTubers. Get involved in the community, for example, polls and such. Yeah, I've got more deep into the story on stream, on Twitch, when I used to stream more on Twitch. I used to live in Brazil, but me and my family would always want to move out because if I know some of you, I know like 10-ish, like not even 10, like 9-ish% of the people that watch me are from South America, and it's a terrible place. Like it just is. South America is just terrible, and everyone that lives there wants to move out. It's just how it is. So my parents always wanted to move out, and then one day I just got robbed in front of my house. I've told this story many times on Twitch as well. I got robbed in front of my house, and I think that's when my dad was like, yeah, in front of our house, we better move out. So we tried to go with United States first, but moving to the United States as an immigrant is just horrible. It's so annoying. So we actually preferred moving to Portugal because Portugal has, if you guys are from America, maybe you probably just don't know the story of other countries, right? But Portugal has this thing, kind of like a debt with Brazil, because they kind of colonized us. So we kind of have like this shared link together. Oh, we speak the same language because you did kill a bunch of our people and spread your genes here. So so I moved there. But honestly, I really like Portugal. It's really different. Coming from somewhere, is like my city that I used to live was like top 3 worst cities in Brazil, and if you go out on the street, you're expected to get mugged. It's just how it is there. You're just expected to not go out with your iPhone. If you go out, like let's say I go out to get groceries, I'll never take my phone because you're expected to get robbed in the street. It's just how it is there, and not being like that was very different. When I moved, I was like, so you're telling me I can walk on the street here at 4 a.m. and I'm not scared of being mugged? That's insane. But yeah, it's pretty chill. It's nice. My family is not living, for the most part, my family's living outside of Brazil now because it's just terrible. You don't want to go there. I see so many people saying, "Oh man, I would love to go to the beaches in Brazil. They look so good." It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. Go to like Greece. Greece looks amazing, bro. Go to somewhere else. I'm telling you. But yeah. How much time you think Green Cross has left until it dies? I'll give it 3 to 4 more years. I think it still has some time. How long have I been trapped in that room? I'm not trapped in the room. I purposely don't go out because I hate going out. So if you're like a head developer or something like that, content would 7 Deadly Sins really need to make it more fun. Just new PvE stuff. They stopped making new PvE stuff. Which I like PvE stuff. You know, most of my videos are PvP, but I like to do PvE stuff as well. And they really got lazy on that. So I would love more just PvE stuff, just different PvE stuff. Last original PvE content we got, I think, was Tower, right? So do you see yourself quitting Green Cross anytime soon? Not really, no. I still like the game, so. Do you think the 7 Deadly Sins plot fell off around season 3 or before, or you just think it's totally good? Whereas at the end, I just think it's give off shonen behavior vibes. See, I don't think the plot falls off around season 3. I think season 3 picks up the plot when, you know, Meliodas fights with Ascanor is just raw. Just goodness, I feel like, you know, even if, you know, the anime season was bad, I read the manga, so I am a manga elitist. I feel like what the content of season 3 and season 4 is in the manga is just non-stop good stuff. I feel like until they fight the Demon King. I can say this, the anime already, you know, had this weeks ago, months even. When they fight the Demon King, that's for me when it ends. But then the story continues and they're like, bro, the story ended. Come on. The story ended. You didn't have to do all this. I feel like it really feels like Naruto. When, you know, it should have ended when they fight Madara. It should have ended right there. And then it starts fighting Kaguya and you're like, what's happening? The story should have ended. But, you know, I feel like the 7 Deadly Sins had the same issue. But no, I think the plot's really good. I don't like, personally, I feel like this is, I'm in the minority, but I don't really like season 1 of 7 Deadly Sins. I don't really like it. I think season 2 is when it really gets good, because it's when Ascanor shows up and you're like, oh, this guy's cool. I really liked Bond still in season 1, but I feel like 7 Deadly Sins only really picks up on season 2. I might be in the minority here, but that's personally what I think about the plot. Is it just me, or do you also think Green Cross maybe taking the same wrong steps Blazing did? Nah. Blazing was different because they tried to do diverge the game into, do you want to play PvE or do you want to play PvP? And that's what killed the game. But for sure, Green Cross is not perfect. I think every gacha game has its own issues and flaws, but no, it's not nearly as bad as Blazing. If you played Blazing, you know it's not nearly as bad. So these questions are basically the same. These two right here, they're asking if I think a ban list or a ban character option would be good for PvP. If you guys ever played competitive Call of Duty, which is probably a very very small minority of you, but if you play League Play in Call of Duty, you know that you can ban certain stuff from that match. Let's say for example, you can put on a ban list like a certain gun that's broken, or a perk, or if you're playing Black Ops 3, I believe you could ban specialists. I'm not so. I did play League Play on that game, but I don't remember because it was so long ago. I think it would be cool to have a game mode where you could ban a certain character. Let's say I could ban one character and my enemy could ban another character. That would be pretty cool, but I think that would be too niche. I don't think majority of people would play that game mode, because as much as I would love to ban Goddess Liz, it's just some people rely on certain characters to play the game because they don't have all the characters like that, you know? So it's cool, but it's not really viable. Top 10 or 5 favorite anime characters? Johnny Joestar, Joseph Joestar, Jonathan Joestar, Josuke Higashita, Jotaro Kujo. I think that's 5. Who is the best waifu? I think you can see my background there. When is Last Vein coming to global? Just 101 likes. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favorite number of the alphabet? What is the best gacha game? It has to be Grand Cross. I tried playing Dokkan. I think Dokkan is my second favorite, right? And I tried playing it, but for whatever reason, I have a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra Mega Blast 360 Super Maximus Cronus Zen, and the game takes 10 minutes to load. It makes no sense, and Grand Cross doesn't have that. So I'll have to give it to Grand Cross. There's no other good gacha game outside of these two for me. I don't really like any others, so they're good at any other console games. Star Wars and like Apex. I was super good at Apex, and then I think they nerfed the Wingman like 5 times, and I was like, okay, I guess I won't play anymore. And I tried playing again, and I have it on PC, but all my stuff was on Xbox, and I don't want to play on an account that I have nothing when I know I have an account that I have so much stuff. I have like 2,000 hours played. Okay, I don't know how many hours. I think I have something like that, like 1,500, 2,000 hours played on Apex, and it's all on Xbox. They don't have cross progression like every good game has these days. And so I'm not really playing Apex, but that game is actually good. Apex is definitely better than Warzone. I just don't play it because I want my skins, and I'm not playing on 60 FPS again. I cannot go back to 60 FPS. Are you considering uploading gameplay other than mobile games? Maybe. People want me to play Warzone. I think he's just saying no one's gonna really watch it. But maybe I don't know. Oh, Clive, I want them. Listen, if they can get a collab with Family Guy, that'll be so much cash money. How long until your hair grows back? It's kind of growing again. Look, I think give it like 4 months, it's gonna be like all emo again. I feel like. Terrifying 7 is easy. Lost Vein. Assault Melly and the one. He's just the best. Oh, second channel for Warzone. I was actually on Rhyme's stream. We were playing Warzone, and he was like, "Oh, why don't you make videos? You're cracked." And I was like, "Yeah." And if I start recording me playing Warzone, I feel like I'll be obligated to record or stream, and I feel like it's more like my fun time, not my work time, playing that game. So that's why not. But yeah, maybe. What are other passions of yours? Destroying kids in Warzone. When this shit cosplay become a thing? Listen, I was gonna dye my hair gray, and then at the time I started moving to Germany, and like that got kind of messed up, and for months I just don't know what cosplay to buy because nothing looks like Shin. I would have to get a custom made one, which I don't know how to do that. And I can use a wig, I guess, especially because I'm bald now. I would have to get. I need to look how to make a custom like cosplay, how much that would be, and then I'll do it. But one day maybe. When's the random PP series coming back? I don't know, man. It was fun doing it, but then people started saying some penalties that were a little too exaggerated. Like I remember the most upvoted penalty for the last video that I uploaded was like speak like Dio in all of your videos for a week. Like, bro, that's a little too much, you know? A week, it's just the week thing really ruined that series. But you know, If it wasn't for like every single penalty people wanted was to last a week or a month or some shit. Like, that's after like the first video doing that penalty, everything else is just not funny anymore. It's just not. It just gets the joke is done at that point. So it just, I don't know. It just kind of fell off. I think I'm done. I don't know when the next time will be. I'll do this again. But I don't know. You see, whenever you see in the community tab, you give a reply. Okay. So big sex.